The camera world never slows down, and Canon is once again making headlines with two big upcoming releases, the Canon EOS R7 II and the long-rumored Cinema C50. The R7 II is shaping up to be Canon's next flagship APS-C mirrorless, rumored to bring a new stacked sensor, AI autofocus, blazing burst speeds, and powerful 6K video. On the other side, the Cinema C50 could be the compact professional cinema camera that indie filmmakers and content creators have been waiting for, with RF mount support, built-in ND filters, and Canon's signature color science. In today's video, we're diving into all the latest leaks, specs, and release rumors for both the R7 II and the C50, and trust me, this is news you don't want to miss. Let's get started. Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. The camera world never slows down, and Canon has once again captured the attention of both photographers and filmmakers with rumors of its upcoming EOS R7 II and the much-anticipated Canon Cinema C50. Over the past few years, Canon has aggressively expanded its mirrorless lineup, aiming to secure a firm place in the professional and enthusiast markets alike. From the high-end EOS R5 and R5C to the more accessible R6 and R7, Canon has successfully bridged the gap between professional-grade performance and affordability. Now, whispers of the R7 II and Cinema C50 suggest that the company is preparing to redefine two very different categories: high-performance APS-C cameras and compact professional cinema tools. For context, the original Canon EOS R7 was launched in 2022 as part of Canon's strategy to deliver a flagship APS-C mirrorless camera that blended speed, advanced autofocus, and portability into one package. It quickly gained popularity among sports and wildlife photographers thanks to its 32.5-megapixel APS-C sensor, dual-pixel CMOS AF2, and 30 frames per second electronic shutter bursts. The R7 was also seen as the spiritual successor to Canon's beloved EOS 7D DSLR line, offering enthusiasts and semi-professionals a rugged, fast, and versatile camera body that made the most out of Canon's expanding RF lens lineup. However, as with every piece of technology, the R7 also came with limitations, particularly in terms of rolling shutter performance, limited video flexibility compared to higher-end models, and the demand for even faster processing power. This brings us to the EOS R7 II, rumored to arrive in late 2025 or early 2026. Based on leaks and insider reports, Canon is expected to push its APS-C mirrorless technology even further. One of the most discussed upgrades is the sensor. While the original R7 used a 32.5MP APS-C sensor, reports suggest that the R7 II could feature a newly developed stacked APS-C sensor. If true, this would drastically improve readout speeds, reduce rolling shutter artifacts, and potentially enable even faster burst shooting rates, perhaps reaching 40 frames per second with electronic shutter and 20 frames per second mechanical. Such performance would put the R7 II in direct competition with Sony's A6700 and Fuji's X-H2S, both of which have set high standards for APS-C speed and image quality. Autofocus is another area where the R7 II is expected to shine. Canon has already proven the power of its dual-pixel CMOS AF2 system, but the next iteration could integrate AI-driven subject recognition similar to the flagship EOS R3. This means better tracking of not only humans, animals, and vehicles, but also more nuanced scenarios such as birds in flight, fast-moving athletes, or unpredictable